giving a quick Pirates guide for Blox.io. So Pirates is a pretty interesting game mode where, like Star Wars, it's pretty hard to do without having any kits unlocked. But I'll be doing my best to give an example without kits and with kits. The funny part is, it's so hard to get all the kits. I still don't have them all. I'm missing Kome legendaries. Why is it's freezing? Alright in there. So firstly, you can vote for a map. It doesn't matter much. But loot-wise, I'm gonna be starting by showing you my two personal favorites as of now, then just default. But as you can see, I'm missing quite a few. For this source, I'm gonna be using Hawk, which is a pretty decent kit. It basically just gives you a glider. For Hawk, this one I'd say is probably top three or top two right now. What you can do is you just go up high, then you just start gliding. And boom, I'm already at blue base without having to bridge. I got one spawner. But yeah, this is your goal with Hawk to just get a lot of spawners. And afterwards, if you can get kills, it's good. But if not, it's fine. The annoying thing about Hawk is it doesn't have any explosives. But it can still function for us because you get here just so quickly. Like, I've already gotten 4 spawners. And that one's a really risky one for me again, but I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. But, and also, that's another perk. It doesn't matter much if I die, because it's really easy for me to get back as long as I just find a decently high spot. Now, Hawk's not the worst, um, like classes or kits or whatever for defending because you only have a wooden sword and you don't have anything else like extra. So really, you're just relying on your pure skill, which is viable sometimes, but as a whole, it's better to have like a stone sword or an iron sword. There is one class which I'm pretty sure is weaker, but I'm not showing it right now. I'll show it later. And that's it. Now my goal is just to try to kill some of them, because that'll just help us win the game more than anything. There, I got a kill. Because yeah, it just gives me free gold. That's your main goal in this game. It's less to win, especially unless if you until you have like all of the there, another kill. For getting these skills, you mainly just need to learn PvP and the maps. There's not much you can do, and that's the last blue, and he's in our base. I'm just gonna die and respawn and try to get the kill here. We still have a few spawners, so I just fell into the water. But we still have a few spawners, and we still have quite a few players left, so we're honestly fine in terms of that. Our main concern now is just to kill him before he does much. He's already gotten a couple spawners, but that's less of a concern. And there, we won. So that's the idea with Hawk. You just fly over and Gazme spawners. Oh, good, you could. Next, I'll be showing you Scout slash Raven, because I don't have Raven unlocked, but it's basically a better version of Scout. And I'll explain the differences when I start the game. So got there. So let me just check out this new kit. I'm not gonna be using it, but I do have unlocked now. So the person in chat, Taiwan XC, he said he has triple jump, which is the main advantage of Raven. The two teams, but I'm on the defending side, or generally defending. I'm gonna let my teammates bridge for this one. Okay, they're not bridging, so my thing is. So the thing about the scout is you don't really have anything to boost yourself, or you don't have a splash potion or whatever, but you do have a double jump. Like even at this area, I can jump onto them, and I also have explosives. This is the difference between Scout and Raven, besides their number of jumps, because Raven can triple jump, and that's that Scout requires. I mean, sorry, Scout does not require you to break these by hand, even though you still will a good amount of the time, because you should try to stay almost 100% active. Like you should almost always be breaking a spawner. Like he got that one, just gonna trust him. Okay, this is a little risky, but it's fine. I got it. They have two spawners left, so I just need to find them now. Also, just because I'm only using a few kits in this guide, that doesn't mean that you can't use others. A lot of the others are actually really useful. It's just that they have their own purposes, and I don't like those. Like Navigator, for example, it's really useful if you don't know the maps yet. I have a pretty good understanding of the maps. Like it's not the best or anything, but yeah. And if you're ever not sure where the last spawner is, you can just kill one of the enemy team members. Anyways, as I was saying, this is probably the worst kit for PvP because you have a stone sword this time, but you have weakness like 6 or 7, I think. So it is a little bit annoying. So that person set up like a teleporter. You can break that with a fireball. Okay, so my team got the last spawner. So now gonna go for kills again. I have pretty good mobility, so that's not okay. He just fell into the ocean. Yeah, that's the disadvantage of playing Scout over or Raven. This is a great thing Scouts can do if you just double jump upward while holding down your right click, then you can just build like crazy. You can go up extremely quickly. And aside from this, it now just turns into a game of kill red team before they get the last spawner now. Alright, that person died. They're struggling to find our last spawner, which is actually really good because we only have one left. And if we had none left, this would be a really close game because then it comes down to which team is overall better. It doesn't come down to the individual members as much. The issue I'm facing, honestly, is just that it's a little annoying to kill some of these people. But now that they can't respawn, it's much easier for us to win because it'll take them a bit to find the spawner. And even if they get it right now, we still have 8 people to their 3. And here, you can use this firewall to at least try to save your spawner. There wasn't enough space there, so I couldn't. But yeah, you can always try that. And at this point, red is in no way done. Like, most likely we're gonna win this still. because it's just this one red guy left. But I have one game like this, and there's you can never underestimate a Raven because they're really good at everything, honestly. Because they also get instant damage potions, I believe, which are really powerful, as well as other stuff like the triple jump. And there we won. And now finally a game with just the default skin. Let me just check if I chose it. No, I did not. There. Oh yeah, another thing, just like Skywars don't get any of these perks, like unless you have every single uh get because they're not really worthwhile most of the time. And man, I've gone like the same ad 3 times. I swear. But default honestly is not a bad kit. It actually has a lot of really useful things that some of the other more expensive kits just don't have. I'm not gonna say it's like the best or anything. They're obviously better. The whole point of like trying to unlock them. But if I remember correctly, it has like s- splash and back, still has explosives and stuff like that. Which honestly makes it pretty good, all things considered. Yeah, it does have the splash knockback. It still has this explosive. It is a little annoying that it can't double jump or anything like that. But this is genuinely not a bad kit. Here, I can just bridge over, and the bridging's the same when going in this like this way as any other kit really. So giving me a fireball, I'm just gonna capitalize on that. It again, it's a little annoying. I can't just start jumping over people's heads. So I'm almost dead, but I'm not yet. There, explosive. Okay, I got killed by somebody else, explosive. But see, I've already gotten 2 spawners, and I don't have any kit. And the best part about this for me is that it has much better PvP options. Because like most of the kits I play, it's like absolutely nothing in terms of PvP. But this has genuinely good stuff. It has an iron sword and it has like average armor. The armor's not impressive, but the sword is such a relief for me because I normally use like a wooden sword and at best a stone sword. But you can also use splash and knockback to do. Okay, I don't know. But I need to go get their spawners. Now it is much harder to win a game with this because like it's just harder to get spawners with it, honestly. But you can definitely get spawners with it. That's the thing. And now I can just use my splash and knockback to get up here, and then you just use the ladder for the rest of the way. And also, that's a pro tip: charge up your crossbow when you're on the ladder. There's like literally no disadvantage, and it's exclusively advantages. And boom, we'll see if they deal with it. And I could just go mine this one, and there got it. Even if I died. So I've gone, I think, 3 spawners this game. I don't know if there's a way to check that outside of like your statistic, which I don't have them memorized. But there, I see one of them. I'm not sure if that gets it. But yeah, this is how you do this. Also, yeah, you can put explosives at your own to just make it harder to break. Here, there are lots of people around that spawner, and red team has none that left, but we also don't have any left. There, got kill. Like I said, it's much easier to get kills with this. Okay.